parang takot na takot si Mr. Governor na tanungin ko tungkol dun sa kwan eh.
Congressman Rillo.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Again, I would like to thank the good governor for explaining his side. And ngayon po't nadinig natin ang kagalang-galang na gobernador, ang kanyang rason. At maraming salamat po. At kami po ay naliwanagan dito. Ngunit meron pa po kaming mga nais gustong itanong, tulad po nung previous committee hearings na kung saan kumaten po yung inyong mga tauhan sa probinsya ng Cagayan, which ito po'y walang kinalaman sa lokal na politika, no, ng inyong probinsya. Tulad po nung inyong assistant city treasurer ba yun, kung hindi ako nagkakamali, na nung tinanong po namin sa komite no, kung bakit hindi po siya naka-attend noong unang patawag, ang sagot po niya ay una, hindi nyo pinayagan, pangalawa ay hindi nyo binigyan ng travel authority. So marami din po kaming nais liwanagin kung bakit po sila ay pinagbabawalan at sila ay hindi sinasang-ayunan na dumalo sa mga committee ito. So, I think it is only the good governor who could clear everything because ito po hindi naman ang galing sa amin, ito po galing naman din sa mga tauhan nyo sa provincial government ng Cagayan. So, yun po yung mga bagay na nais po naming liwanagin din because we want to establish here if there is really a reason na gusto ba talagang baliwalain ang committee ito or ano ba ang rason kung bakit po sila pinagbabawalan. Ito po'y based sa salita ng inyong assistant city treasurer, hindi po sa amin galing ito. Maraming salamat po, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Congressman Rillo. Yes, sir. Governor, before you answer, that's true, sir. Your assistant provincial treasurer actually testified, sir, that if she was given a travel authority, she would have attended the hearing on August 7, and that the only reason that she was unable to attend was because she was not given the said travel authority, sir. So that's just one of the several persons who testified, Governor.
Well, this is just a presumption sa akin, sir, no? Your Mr. Chairman. Ang mga department heads ko, no, are the ones I consult, no, most of the time, no, because I have, I think, 35 department heads. That's why I could not call on all of them. Although kung minsan yung mga assistants nila dala-dala nila, and most of the time ang mga nagde-decide are the department heads. I could not only say if yun yung nakuha niya na impression that they were not given. No, pero that may be true, Mr. Chair. That may be true. Na ang tingin niya, hindi namin sila pinapayagan. No, pero para sa akin, no, it was more of what priority should I take, no, para sa akin. But I will never stop them when they want to go. No, yun po yung nasa akin. Now, the department heads, I understand, no, sabi nila, sir, baka pwedeng unahin natin ito. And I think, yun po yata at that point in time ang nakarating sa akin through my provincial administrator. No, but for me to not give them the travel authority, never, na hindi ako nagbibigay ng travel authority. Kasi alam ko naman how important it is, no, lalong-lalo na for hearings like this. Pero that may be true. Ang basa nila ay parang ako yung hindi ayaw magbigay. That may be true. And I apologize if I did not go directly to them because ang dami pong pinapatawag kasi, no, all department heads and including their assistants. And that is why no, yung iba siguro hindi nakadiretso sa akin. Ang feeling nila ganun dahil yung mga department heads nila in a way tried to decide for even their offices. I'm not really sure of that, pero yun po yung basa ko sa sitwasyon na gano'n.
Thank you, Governor.
Mr. Chair?
Chairman Acop.
Yes, Chairman Acop.
May I know if the good governor would answer questions already? Kaya hindi po ako nagtatanong dahil hindi ba nung una ayaw niyang sumagot dahil ini-invoke niya yung sub judice rule. Now, may I know, Mr. Chair, if he will be amenable for some questions from the members of the two committees?
Your Honor, Mr. Chair, we still have these pending cases. No, I have a case in the COMELEC. No,
Oh,
I
sige.
also have a pending.
Mr. Chair, I take it to mean na ayaw pa rin niya sumagot. Okay. Mr. Chair.
Just for clarification lang, Chairman Acop, your question is related to the merit of the resolution or to the contempt and detention order for Gov.Mamba?
I was just going to ask some questions about his explanation, Mr. Chair.
Doon sa contempt.
Oh, parang takot na takot si Mr. Governor na tanungin ko tungkol dun sa kwan eh.
Gov,
Defensive.
Gov, the line of questioning of Chairman Acop will be on the contempt and the detention order by this committee. We will not discuss about the merit of the resolution 145 and 146. Will you answer the query of basta related lang doon sa contempt? You will answer? Okay, please proceed, Chairman Acop. We'll just limit our question doon sa contempt at saka detention order. Please proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. If I listened properly to the explanation of the good governor, the reason why he was not able to respond to the two show cause orders was because his provincial administrator was cited in contempt and detained in the premises of this institution. Yun po yung specific na rason niya. You can read it. Yun po ang rason niya. Na hindi niya nasagot yung kwan, yung show cause orders because his provincial administrator was detained because she was cited in contempt. Yun po ang rason. Sinulat ko rito eh. The second one was, ang reason niya ay dahil dun sa pagdating ng mga typhoon and then he has to do his job there. Now, kung yung kanyang mga minions or employees ay sumunod po sa atin, bakit kaya yung mismong governor ay hindi sumunod? When in fact, he should be the one to show the example to follow the law. That's my issue, Mr. Chair. And the other issue is, in his letter, when he signed or wrote this letter, he stated there's a colatilla there, that this is not a waiver of any remedies available to me by law, and without prejudice to not abandon of my pending petition for certiorari and prohibition before the Supreme Court. Naka-file na po ba ito, Mr. Governor? Was it already filed or received by the Supreme Court?
Opo.
Yes. When was it filed? Kasi itong kopya ang binigay nyo sa amin, pinakita ng COMSEC, wala pang receipt ng Supreme Court.
August 22 at 3:15 p.m.
And therefore, na-file na po.
Opo.
So, I take it to mean na hindi po kayo naniniwala doon sa show cause, the reasons behind the show cause order. Tama po ba?
Hindi naman po. No? I also have my legal remedies I felt, no?
I know.
That's why I
you're
consulted
entitled to
also.
that, Governor.
Yes.
Pero would it not mean that kayo po ay hindi naniniwala sa logic or the reason behind the show cause orders?
That's why
Hindi,
ako po,
sagutin nyo lang po ako.
I believe it.
I believe. But you believe that there's logic behind the issuance of the show cause orders and yet you're questioning it doon sa Supreme Court? Is that what you're trying to tell us?
Yeah, kaya nga po, I want to explain my side too, no? Why I did this, because I might be bereft of legal remedies.
Okay.
Kaya nga po. And that is why, no, I'm not a lawyer, sir. Pasensya na kayo, no? I always seek yung kwan ng lawyers ko.
I understand that.
I'm a medical doctor by
I
profession.
understand that,
That
Mr.
is why.
Governor.
I'm
You're
sorry.
entitled to all these things.
Yes.
I understand that. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Chairman Acop. Anybody else from the committee?
Wala pa ko. Mr. Chair?
Yes, Co-Chair.
Governor, you mentioned in your explanation kasi that you were unable to send your explanation because your provincial administrator was then detained. Correct po?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Mr. Chairman.
And the period given to you actually was the explanation that you sent was even after. No, I'm sorry. The order citing you in contempt was made after the expiration of the period given for you to explain.
Yeah, that's why it was given belatedly, Mr. Chairman.
Yes. Now my question is, given that time, sir, you never thought of engaging any other lawyer to advise you on how to answer the queries of this committee? I see that you have a battery of lawyers behind you. So
You may not believe it, Mr. Chair, no? I depend so much on legal matters sa provincial administrator ko. She's my niece, no? When she was detained here, she was only given 30 minutes at 9 and then 30 minutes at 3. No? Siguro, I don't know. Baka nakalimutan niya ring i-remind ako of the things that I have to do. No, you may not believe it, no? And that is why later on, no, ni-remind niya rin ako. So, let's prepare, sabi ko, yung show cause order explanation natin. And really, no, I'm sorry. I apologize for that, no? It was not really meant to disrespect the House, no? It's more of siguro kung na rin kami, no? Because this is the first time din naman na na-detain siya. And I was so emotionally touched also because yung travel order is my call, no? And yet she was blamed for it. Masakit po sa akin yun, no, na bakit ganun, no? So I could not even apologize to her dahil yun nga, parang she was taking the cudgels for me. And of course I appreciated it, no? But masakit po sa akin yun dahil I got him from private practice. Pinauwi ko po. Please help me out. And that is why, no, I really, I'm sorry for not attending to that kaagad-agad po.
thank you, Governor. Before we proceed, I'll just suspend the meeting is suspended for a few minutes.